Well, my friends, a while ago, actually a great while ago, I sent my Saberforge Eris to Saberforge to be repaired. Now it was a simple electronic repair, but I don't really do much with electronics other than, I might replace a speaker, and I know how to wrangle a SD card. And my Eris arrived today with little to no fanfare. In fact, Saberforge didn't even notify me that it was sent. It kind of showed up. But that's kind of what they do with their repairs. They, I don't know, it's a little bit more of an informal system. So, what do we have here? I have a apprentice level older Saberforge Eris that is equipped with a older Sabercore veteran soundboard. So veteran electronics. You know the drill. 3 sound fonts, no smooth swing, and, just the basics. And there's always a possibility of a surprise. You never know. Now, as far as I know, all they did was replace the recharge port, and I'm not sure why it says what it says here, but you can read that. I didn't ask for the upgrade because the upgrade would have been rather expensive, and I'm kind of at the point right now where the economy is not favorable to buying too many Sabers, and if I do buy anything, it's going to be rather inexpensive. As you'll see tomorrow, I actually have picked up a discontinued Saberforge Stunt Saber that I bought for a pittance off of someone from eBay. And, well, I just thought it was interesting, and I didn't pay a whole lot for it. Alright, let's see. They always give you a little bit of a report what they did. And, let's see. Yada yada yada. Yeah, looks like they just replaced the recharge port, and there should not be any surprises. So we'll have a second look at the Eris. So this is, of course, a Kane and Jarrus style hilt. The larger version of this, I think it's called the Eris. So that would be the elite class. This one is apprentice level, and none the worse for wear. It does have some scratches and some scrapes. I have had this hilt for quite a while, and let's see if it is now functioning. Now the thing is I think when they go in there, they don't just change out the recharge port. I found that they always seem to put a new switch in there, but then again I don't know. But the issue that I was having with the hilt was essentially I would ignite it and the blade would not stay lit. It was dimming out, and it was fading and changing color. And so I sent this in. They diagnosed it as
Saberforge gunmetal,
a recharge port issue. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this hilt has a light blue LED. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah. Staying lit. And that is something. Okay.
Main menu. Select optical frequency 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Select sound intensity low, high, muted, low, high. Select impact sensitivity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select motion sensitivity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All settings saved.
And the other two fonts.
Saberforge, Viridian.
Saberforge, gunmetal.
Saberforge, Viridian. Saberforge, Viridian.
Saberforge, crimson. Saberforge, crimson. Saberforge, gunmetal. Saberforge, gunmetal.
Switch is a little sensitive.
Saberforge, gunmetal.
So it looks like the operation was a success, and now my Saber is up to normal operating functionality. So if you do need to send a Saber into Saberforge, what you have to do is you have to write to them first. Once you've written to them, they'll ask you to fill out a report, and the report is essentially just a 8.5 by 11 size sheet, and they'll want you to fill all this stuff out and send that in with the Saber. You'll just send the basics. You won't send, I mean, obviously you'll keep the kill key. It's a little bit difficult to remove a lithium ion battery from a Saberforge hilt, at least I found it to be. But pretty much you don't have to send a blade plug. Just send the hilt, and just package it carefully. Put the completed form in the box and just send it off to them. This, of course, after you've completed all the emailing with Saberforge. They'll usually give you just a basic idea of maybe what certain things might cost. Like I had considered having this having the soundboard upgraded, but I couldn't afford it, so I just went with the repair. And then once you send the hilt to them, after a while, they'll actually diagnose what the issue is and send you an estimate of what the cost will be. You will confirm that you want the repair done, and then pay for it, and then they'll execute the repairs and ship this back to you, pretty much at their leisure. They do a quality check before they send it to you, just make sure everything checks out, and then voila, your hilt comes back all repaired. And the prices are fairly reasonable. I've never paid too much for any of the repairs. It's the upgrades where things tend to get a little bit expensive. If I really wanted to upgrade this, like I said, I'm not an electronics guy, but I would probably get a the plug and play type of electronics. It's easy enough to gut one of these and just put in a plug and play, and before you know, you have a Golden Harvest V3 with NeoPixel. So if you're willing to pay for that, it's the easy thing to do. And yeah, I mean, the thing that you need to be aware of is that as far as communicating with Saberforge, every email will take at least 2 to 3 days for them to respond to. So it is a little bit of a slow procedure. If you're going back and forth, it can take weeks, and you have to be very patient when dealing with Saberforge. If you send them more than one email, they're just going to bump you on the queue, and you're going to lose your place, and it'll take that much longer for them to respond. So, excuse me, you have to be patient. They will respond to you. I've never had them ignore me. They will always respond and give me an answer to my query, and they're usually fairly accurate. Um, you know, I'd say like 95% of the time. Sometimes they won't necessarily get what you're laying down there, but you usually get there. But the most important thing is you have to be patient with them. Sorry, it's been a long day. They're always long days. I always say that. Just ignore me when I say that. Anyway, yeah, that pretty much wraps up what I want to say. So, repaired, hilt, hooray. The blade that you saw, I think I'm gonna cut this thing down to a 30-inch blade. I'm finding that 30 with these V4 Infinity blades or whatever the hell they call them, based on the weight. I find that 30 inches is just about perfect for these, to be able to actually still swing it around without feeling like you're you're swinging around a crowbar. These things are fairly heavy, just a little bit too much gun for what I do. I'm not really a dueler, so anyway, that's it. So thank you for watching my video, and hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's just around the corner, and I believe I'm going to be live streaming with Emery, aka Gray Paladin, Sunday. It's not intended to be Star Wars themed. It's actually going to be, um, we're going to talk about the Orville. Yeah, something different. And now for something completely different. But on that bombshell, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.